to facilitate the graduation of over 200 unqualified students who, instead of sitting for supplementary examinations, colluded with those officials to bribe their way into the graduation list.
He added that a such operation had already been conducted in the homes of former Vice-Chancellor Professor Stephen Gaya Agong, noting that he had taken with him all the original documents relating to the projects under question, documents which were later retrieved to aid with the investigations.
That when he retired, he carried all the original documents relating to the 6 capital projects that were implemented at the cost of 2.6 billion. And that is the reason why when the university was recently taken to court by one of the contractors who is demanding an additional 179 million, the university was not able to effectively defend itself because the former Vice-Chancellor retired with all the original documents relating to the project.
Over 18 public universities, including Moi University and the University of Nairobi, are under investigations for theft of public funds, unethical conduct and academic fraud. Fraud and wastage in resources in the health sector is denying Kenyans access to healthcare as enshrined in the Constitution. As Bentura Komboka reports in today's Health Bit segment, a lack of essential medicine and equipment, in addition to underfunding of programs, are leading to fatalities that would otherwise be avoided.
The health sector is estimated to lose billions of shillings in fraud and wastage of resources, denying Kenyans access to healthcare, a primary right enshrined in the Kenyan Constitution. This leading to far-reaching consequences, especially to vulnerable population who rely on the public healthcare system to survive.
When you come and tell us that you're going to introduce a system and you have not first sorted out the issue of quality services, have you equipped those facilities? If you have not put those in place and then you're telling us you're bringing health reforms, then you're intellectually lying to Kenyans.
This starves facilities of essential medicine and equipment, in addition to contributing to underfunding of programs leading to fatalities that would otherwise be avoided.
The healthcare sector, you go, you look for a dentist, you are told they come 2 days in a week, yet the taxpayer pays them a full salary.
According to a 2021 survey conducted by the Ethics and Anti-Corruption Commission (EACC), the health sector ranks as the second most corrupt sector, with a further study in 2023 pointing corruption in all 4 sectors in project management, including budgeting, commitment, verification and payment, a prevalence that undermines and poses a significant threat to healthcare outcomes. The factors that have led to abuse of power, excessive spending, substandard service delivery and poor quality standards of equipment and medical facilities, which exacerbates the already critical healthcare situation across the country.
We have already paid money in the government. When they say that they are going to procure services for us, it's to use our taxation to procure services. So there's no free services.
According to health economist Beatrice Kairu, the recent transition from the now defunct National Health Insurance Fund (NHIF) to the Social Health Authority (SHA) violated procurement rules by single sourcing a 104.8 billion shillings ICT system for the Social Health Insurance Fund (SHIF).
NHIF was asking for an upgrade of the NHIF system. They only needed 700 million. How that translated to 104 billion for the SHA system is where people raise a lot of eyebrows. How the companies that were contracted to actually create the system, or the HMIS system, you remember they were talking about a Piero Group, Adani Group. You see, it was single sourcing, which is against the Procurement Act.
The driver to change from NHF to SHA was to tame corruption, to ensure that we can enhance and advance in terms of transparency. Those are key issues that we are not still seeing coming out.
A system that, since its rollout, has seen abuse of citizens' right of access to healthcare, with only 7,800 health facilities registered against the 48,000 facilities that were registered under the NHIF.
So that 75-year-old man crying, yet the Minister of Health is saying SHA is working. Officials came in broad daylight and gave a press conference and said that every patient who paid cash and was under NHIF, they are going to refund. Up to date, we have not even seen any program or any setups on how those people are going to be refunded that money.
The current referral system under SHA that advocates for primary healthcare has further been faulted for limiting access to healthcare.
If I live around a level 4, so what happens? If I live around a level 5, will you force me to go to a level 2, to a level 3? Every facility that is near population, whether if it's Kenyatta that is in a certain ward, people in that ward should have actually Kenyatta National Hospital should have some aspect of primary health care, so that the people in that ward where Kenyatta is existing, even if it's a level 6 facility, Kenyans can still access primary health.
Health stakeholders now fear that collection of labor income tax of the 2.75% on employed Kenyans will open the scheme further to corruption.
So when Kenya Kwanza government came on board, it says there will be only one pay bill number. So meaning that money was now going to go to the consolidated fund, according to the way the Constitution had dictated. If SHA wants to procure something, they don't have to go through Parliament, right? Because now the funds are separate from the consolidated fund. Remember, with the consolidated fund, if SHA wants to procure something, it has to go through Parliament. Now, with that separation of funds, now that is a breeding ground of corruption.
And the remedy?
A labor income tax funded kind of healthcare does not work in the wrong land. It brings a lot of stigmatization. It brings a lot of poverty. So we are actually pushing the government to move away from the labor income tax kind of funding of healthcare system to the what we call tax funded or levy funding. The government must be transparent. Whatever you say you're going to do, ensure you do it, because lives are being lost every single day.
Bentura Komboka, K24, Healthbit.
And now let's shift gears to career and men's wellness. Men have for a long time been seen as the primary breadwinners of families, often facing immense pressure to provide for their loved ones. Even as women continue to make significant contributions to the household, the traditional role of men as financial guardians remains strong. This responsibility can lead to intense stress and burnout, affecting their overall well-being and performance. Linda Koskei tells us more.
The demands of the corporate environment can be overwhelming. In 2023, the Ministry of Health launched guidelines to promote workplace mental wellness. The guidelines, titled National Guidelines on Workplace Mental Wellness, it highlighted that men are especially likely to place a greater emphasis on their role as financial providers and put in a lot of work to achieve this.
Asset management industry is one of the most demanding industries. In terms of time taken to do research analysis.
When we do most of asset valuations, they're usually intense. I remember there was a time not too long ago, I was involved in an asset valuation exercise that ran for 6 months.
According to Wilson Wariara, the founder and chief investment officer at Avocap Asset Managers, an investment service provider and tech-driven products in fund management, wealth advisory, family offices and corporate, it's intense work.
As we interacted with our clients, we realized that one major factor towards all this growth that you're speaking to people, it's on their wellness. It's how are they in that position to make some of these, to be able to make some of these decisions.
He says it's crucial for employers to create a supportive atmosphere where employees feel valued and understood.
One thing we need to is take care of the wellness of our employees, of wellness of the people who are looking after these assets for the clients.
In 2021, mental health conditions cost the Kenya economy approximately 62.2 billion shillings, an equivalent loss of 0.6% of the GDP in 2020. But how do men in high-pressure roles manage to find balance?
Is have quite a good chunk of outdoor activities.
Stephen Kamau, director at New Point Properties, shared his experiences navigating the demanding world of real estate.
When we do more so asset valuations, they're usually intense. I was involved in an asset valuation exercise that ran for 6 months. So 6 months, I was out there in the field every single day going to collect data.
The real estate sector is incredibly fast-paced and can be quite stressful.
Now, you've been collecting data for 6 months. You have to present this data in a manner that is helping a client with some financial need.
Companies are now stepping up to ensure that their employees are not only productive, but also mentally healthy.
Is have quite a good chunk of outdoor activities, even for some of our staff.
Avocap's approach highlights the importance of self-care amidst professional responsibilities.
Let's speak about mental wellness. Let's speak about career growth. Let's speak about financial wellness and how these tripartite work together to help you as a person actually grow.
Avocap is set to host one-of-a-kind summit aimed specifically at raising awareness about career wellness among men.
On 28th of November at Kempinski from 6 p.m. as we celebrate the International Men's Day, discuss, let it grow. Let your finances grow.
Beyond the national guidelines, organizations need to develop regulations on psychosocial hazards and even broader mental health at workplace. Linda Koskei, K24 TV.
Well, we take another break right here on K24 Evening Edition. Coming up next is some sports news with Chris McGrath.
Have you watched K24? We would love to hear from you. Send us your feedback on what you like and what you don't like and why. You can use any platform to reach us. We can be reached on Facebook, Twitter, and WhatsApp.
At People Daily, we believe small actions lead to monumental changes. As we commit to a greener future, embrace simple steps, reduce, reuse, and recycle. It's time to go green. Kua Green. Switch off unused lights, opt for reusables over disposables, and support eco-friendly products. A choice, no matter how small, makes a difference. Inspire others with your green journey, and together let's shape a more sustainable tomorrow. Kua Green is an initiative of the People Daily.
I will love you without condition.
Oh yeah, Nairobi, Kenya comes alive on the 7th of December 2024.
Malaika.
At SK, the Dome Jamhuri Park Showground from 7 p.m. as the sensational Register Etana will be performing live at the Good Vibes Festival. Tickets are now available at ticketyetu.com. Advance regular tickets are going for 2,000 and 2,500 shillings at the gate. Advance VIP tickets are going for 4,000 shillings and 5,000 at the gate, while VVIP tickets are going for 6,000 and 8,000 Kenyan shillings at the gate. Ingia, ticket yetu na ushike tiko yako leo. Come and have some good vibes.
I'm not the sort of person who falls in and quickly out of love. But to you, I give my affection right from the start.
Multi-bonus. Zidisha ushindi wako hadi 1,000,000 na multi-bonus 1,000%. Kuwa mshindi. Mozart Bet.
K24 Sports News, powered by Mozart Bet.
Back to the future. The future is simulate. Bet smarter. Win faster now. Be a winner.
Kenya names team for Masters Championship in 2025. But before that, let's play. My name is Chris Migwambo. Telecommunications company Safaricom, through its global brand M-Pesa, has penned a 2-year sponsorship deal worth Kenya shillings 90 million with Kenya Rugby Union KRU. On Monday at the RFUA grounds, the sponsorship package will see both Kenyan Sevens rugby teams receive Kenya shillings 45 million per year. For the first year, the Kenya Sevens men's rugby team Shujaa will receive Kenya shillings 31 million, while Lionesses Sevens will pocket around Kenya shillings 11 million. The top-up to Kenya shillings 45 million will be for insurance and airtime. This sponsorship will comprehensively address player remuneration, health insurance, and extend to financial management, workshops, and equipping athletes with the necessary skills to prudently manage their earnings.
Sports are really taken care of, and we want to continue the transformation of sports within the country, and hence the reason why we're partnering together. Our sponsorship will cover direct payments for you. So as you're working hard, just know there's something coming in at the end of the month.
For 2025, we need for the Shujaas to be in the top 8. So our immediate goal is to be in the top 8. Of course, we're ambitious. The better we do, but we don't want to be in the relegation battle. This support will help us achieve that.
Moving forward, Athletics Kenya has secured a Kenya shillings 15 million sponsorship deal with gaming company Betika to support preparations for the 2024-2025 athletics season, which will culminate in the World Athletics Championships to be held in Tokyo, Japan in September 2025.
2025, because it is the road to Tokyo. That is where the conversation started. But we sat down, when I met the president, we sat down and actually asked ourselves, is up to 2025 June really a sustainable program? And we were like, this is a specific event that we have sponsored, but why not actually open it and stretch it so that it becomes now not road to Tokyo, but road to Olympics?
So today we are launching the Betika Athletics Kenya partnership. And we are very grateful to them. Of course, we are very elated because 15 million Kenya shillings for the cross country alone is not a small amount of money.
On the 15 million that we've been given, 5 million concludes the cross country series. Then 10 million prize money is for track and field. So what we've given out today, the 5 million structure is clear that one goes.
It's all system go for the 14th edition of the East African ESC Interparliamentary Games, set to take place in Mombasa County from 6th to 18th of December. The highly anticipated event will bring together over 1,500 legislators and parliamentary staff from across the region, fostering cohesion and unity among ESC member states.
The 14th edition of the ESC IPG in Mombasa, from 6th to 18th of December 2024, under the theme, Enhancing Integration Through Interparliamentary Games. The official opening ceremony will take place on 7th December 2024 at the Baraki Sports Club, Mombasa.
Leadership, as we all know, can be very stressful and demanding. We also know that the competition of ideas in Parliament and sites can also create friction among members. Sports, therefore, provide a vital outlet, breaking routine and revitalizing the mind.
Go and make the people of the coast feel and appreciate that they're part of the big happy family called Kenya. And that when it comes time to choose where to be together, we have chosen Mombasa as our host city.